What is going on, everybody? Welcome to another Division 2 video on the Jack of All Trades channel, and we're actually going to be playing some Heroic today, which is not usually what you see on this channel. We pretty much just do Legendary, but I've been talking a lot about how my builds are Legendary specific, and I want to kind of showcase that here today by playing a Heroic with a Legendary level build. You see, with a lot of these different setups, when you're bringing them into Legendary, and building them for Legendary specifically, the components that you're going to use and the playstyle you're going to have is going to be completely different, to the point where it's actually going to be less efficient and very much less optimal for regular open world or just Heroic missions. These are all different contexts that you need to craft your build specifically for, especially if you want it to operate the best possible. So let's get in here with the Heroic Lincoln Memorial. And I'm going to use the easy mode build as it was set up for Legendary. Let's see what that looks like. So a quick recap. We are running a ridiculously tanky shield at 18.5 million health, which is completely unnecessary, and usually I would run the turret. Now that's a great setup for Legendary, as you saw in some of the gameplay that I released for the build.
They maintain this outpost. The True Sons will be a direct threat to the campus.
I'll check it out. Take it.
But as you can see, we're a little too overpowered here. To be fair, they're chipping away at the shield a little bit. And keep in mind, we don't have the Artificer. But we're also not shooting back either, so... You know, our turret's not doing anything right now either. So we're just seeing how much damage we can take, and we're basically invincible. See, what's happening here, because we're playing Heroic, we're playing on an easier difficulty. We're playing the solo as well, so there's not that many enemies.
Need more range.
See, like, at this point, I'm running around without my shield out, even. We don't even need it. Alright. Let's make some changes and see how much more efficiently we can do that with a couple tweaks. So if you look at the build setup here, alright, this Lengmo piece is completely overkill. We don't need the explosive resistance for Heroic. We don't need the extra skill health. So let's make that a boundary, and for the sake of testing, let's go with a punch drunk. So we're dropping a skill tier. We're going to be a tier 5 instead of tier 6. We're running some more reds, and we're running some more pistol damage as well. We're getting headshot damage and some crits. And so this is now with our pistol. We're at 54 chance, 57 damage. And the other thing I want to change as well is, instead of running the stationary turret, my original build was made for the striker drone and the big shield. So now let's watch how this plays out. We're not exactly trading off anything because, well, we didn't need it. We don't need the Lengmo piece. So it's not a con to lose it, really. You know, and you can see that we're hitting a lot harder here. Our striker drone's able to go around and attack targets instead of being stationary. And we're still very, very tanky here. Yeah, striker drone's going around, doing his thing. chasing them down. There we go. And I'm playing like super casually, and that's kind of the point of the build. It's the reason it's called easy mode, is because you can kind of just chill.
Additional hostiles in the memorial compound. They're moving south. There's a gate between you. It looks closed from here.
And the gameplay, like, it's so much easier by making these tweaks to the striker drone. And conversely, if you were trying to take the striker drone into legendary, you'd be screwed. That thing would get shot down immediately, and it'd basically be useless.
Friendly soldier. Got a hostile on my flag.
You can just kind of chill. I'm not even spamming the trigger or anything. And so it's a very, very different playstyle that's optimized for the type of content that we're trying to do. And that's why I put a lot of thought into my legendary builds, because when you're trying to tailor a certain playstyle for legendary, there's a lot of tweaking and calculations and testing that needs to go into it. You can't just take a heroic setup that performs really well in heroic and expect it to be the same playstyle in legendary. But anyways, this was a very short video showcasing how very small changes to your build can have a huge impact in terms of your playstyle, and specifically for the types of content that you want to play. I've been releasing mostly legendary level builds, but my countdown build and some of the other ones you'll see as well are also specifically made for that purpose. There's not a lot of builds I have where it overlaps with different content and different playstyles. There's almost always some tweaks to be made, and that's why I include the variant section in the build guides, so that it gives you ideas for how you want to tweak it, maybe to your own playstyle or to the content that you prefer playing. So I hope you guys enjoyed this quick little showcase there, and I'll see you in the next one. Enjoy.